Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to another stream. It's Monday, and it's gonna be a very interesting week. This is gonna be a very interesting week, and as you guys can see, that the pre-market of everything is not very good. I'm not very optimistic about this week due to a lot of reasons. Hey Shane, what's up? So I am going to, just like always, I'm going to share some of my tickers with you guys that I think is going to be very interesting today. And also, I'm going to be talking about some tools that I use, and also I'm going to review a trade that I did on Friday with you guys. You guys are welcome to ask any questions that you want. Just let me know. Okay, so first of all, I want to talk about the bigger picture, the travel stocks, especially the cruise stocks. They are trading down, and let me see. What are some of the cruise stocks? Okay, I didn't write it in my note, but these stocks today, they are opening 15% or 21% down. You know, this month especially, and it's the worst month since March 2020, which is like a year and 3 months ago. CCL, you know, RCL, UAL, AAL, all of these, love and save, these stocks, they are not trading good at the moment. And obviously some of the airlines, they're not trading happily either, you know, due to the Delta variants. You know, obviously we know that in the States, the Delta variant is not good. So yeah, so we're gonna be looking at these stocks today. All right. Hey guys, hey Dit and Toy Soldieress, and I am your mom and Shirley QQ. All right. Hey guys, yeah, what's up? So, and there are some other interesting topics besides, you know, travel stocks and the cruise stocks. And then we have, let me see, let me show you my notes right here, what I have for you guys today. Obviously, we have the NVDA 4-for-1 split, and also, I guess nobody's really talking about GE 1-for-8 reverse split, which is quite interesting. But you know, that's interesting. But I don't think I'd be trading it today. But I just want to bring it up since we have like an NVIDIA 4-for-1 split. That's quite interesting. It's a hot topic right now because of their, NVIDIA. Yes, here we go, Tabitha. The NVIDIA is quite interesting because of their video cards. And you know, it's now people can buy it. I want to buy one, and right now, well, the video cards, the one I want to buy is around $600, but you can't get the card at the price. You have to pay a premium, more than twice as much, more than 1,000. So maybe, but you know, you won't be able to get it unless you want to spend $1,300 or more. So it's so I think I'm gonna wait for a little bit because my desktop, you know, I can wait for a little bit longer. I'm not in a hurry, but I'm definitely getting that video card, you know, RTX, you know, 3090, or I have another choice, which is AMD. I'm getting the either 6800 XT or 6900. So these are my choices. Yeah. So all right, NVIDIA, Tabitha. So basically, NVIDIA, they are going to have their split, and so well, when people they think about split, as investors, actually, to be honest with you guys, you shouldn't worry about it. You know, NVIDIA. And again, for those of you who have just started joining me with my live stream, I have my watch list for the day right here. As you can see, it's July 19th, and I'm going to have a bunch of stocks. I won't be talking about all of them during my live stream, but the reason I have them right here is because I'm interested in trading them on that particular day. So these would be the stocks that I would be trading, or I will be watching closely today, because I focus on day trading. I don't focus too much on long-term investing in especially my live stream. I might talk about it in my videos and stuff like that. So yeah, so here we go. Yeah, NVDA, stocks split. Yes, yeah. Well, when will NVIDIA stop dropping? What will happen to NVIDIA splits? Hey, borrow investmentor. Well, the thing is that, investors, you shouldn't worry about NVIDIA splits. The thing about splits is that it does not really affect investor. The reason they want to split, usually it's a good sign, is because their price, the price per share is kind of out of reach of regular investors. That's why the reason they want to have a split most of the time is that they want to make it more affordable for people, for common folks like us. For example, like Amazon is $3,600 a share. Unless you can buy a fraction of a share, some people, they cannot even afford a share of Amazon. So that's that. Obviously, right now NVIDIA is trading low, which I like them. I like that NVIDIA is trading low because I have high hopes. High hopes with NVIDIA. So basically, it was this move from NVIDIA. It was kind of shocking. It was people that didn't expect it. With this 4-for-1 stock split, but what's happened is gonna happen, So, but somebody said NVIDIA just split. I think the price, I think the price is going to be effective tomorrow, 20th. Today is 19th, and tomorrow is 20th. I think the split adjusted basis is going to be reflected on the 20th, which is tomorrow, not today. So that's that. Now it's trading pretty low. I like NVIDIA. I like AMD more, but NVIDIA is just for the past few weeks, as you can see right here, it soared. It ripped. Let me turn off the extended hours. It ripped like crazy. So, all right. So basically, again, with NVIDIA splits, to answer your question, you shouldn't worry about it because it's not going to affect your number of shares. Basically, if you have 100 shares, when this splits 4-for-1, your 100 shares is going to become 400 shares, and you'll be getting the same amount of dividends as before, not more, not less, the same. It's going to make it more affordable meaning. So basically, it really depends on how you think about it, right? It really depends on how you think about it. So let's say when it splits, just make it easier. It's gonna be $800. So 4-for-1, that's gonna become $200. So basically, it's gonna be $200 per share. But you get more. But you can, if you want to buy more shares, you get more shares. So it's not going to affect. What is really interesting is that their numbers, their earnings, it's just amazing. That's why this company is really good. Why is it going down? I don't think it's because of the split news. More personally, I think people just want to take profit at the moment when it's ripping. Because it ripped from its low, which is March. It ripped for like almost 3 months, and the people right now, they just want to take some profit. That's what I think right there. So when will NVIDIA stop dropping? I wish I would know, but to answer that question, I do have some key levels for you. Moonwalk AirPods, right here. Is it going to drop right here? Actually, right now, I would say right now it's sitting at a key level right here, which is around $700, $700 to $715. That's a key level that I think is gonna be that's gonna be a support. But somehow, if you see my 200 moving average right here, and this, let's go back to the daily view. It's still, my daily view is still an uptrend. My daily view, if you're investing for long term, my 200 moving average is still uptrend. If I switch it to hourly view, it's sort of forming. So maybe within maybe for the next 5 days or even like a week, but it's kind of reversed for like 4 or 5 days already. So I think it has seen support. So it might be a good time to get half of your position, or 1/10 or 1/4 of your position in. And if you are planning to invest in NVIDIA for long term, that's what I'm thinking. And then for short term today, well, what's kind of interesting is going to be tomorrow, right? Like I said, when you split, if you really want to see this, right? Let's go back to Apple right here. Let me show you Apple, how much impact that the split had on Apple. Pretty much nothing right there. I think Apple split on August 28th or something. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 28th or 20th. Let me just make sure. Apple last split. Let me just make sure the date. I think it's 28th or 24th. Let me see. 28th. August 28th. I was right. Yeah. Because I was watching Apple on that day. So here we go. Apple. Apple, here we go. If let's just go back to look at Apple split right there, right? Again, this is my 200 moving average right here, and it's beautiful uptrend right there. Let me go back to 2020. This is daily view. I can switch it to hourly view or something like that. All in now? I don't think so, man. All right, so here you go, August 28th, which is right here. It's 28th for the past few weeks actually dropped. You rallied for a few days and had a sort of like a correction, and it consolidated for a few months, for like 2 months, a consolidation, but it's still an uptrend. And then it kept on rally and a correction right there, and it touched this, which, like I said, 200 moving average. And this will be a very good price to get in, because a 200 moving average, that's support. It shows a strong support, a very strong support. Okay, so right here, if you got in right here, that would be a good price to get in right there, and it's rallying. So to go back to what I was trying to tell you is that August 28th. Do you see any anything happen right here? It kind of like went up, right? Because more people they think it's more affordable. I think it had a 4-for-1 split as well, so or 5-for-1. I gotta check, or 7-for-1. Sorry, sometimes I need to get my numbers straight. Yeah, but it's you can check it easily online. So anyway, so it kind of rallied for 2 days, but corrected for the next few weeks. So it doesn't really have much impact for the split. So people are asking, split, it's like, well, I guess a split is a better news than no news. It's like, oh, it's splitting. It's quite interesting. So yeah, but split usually means usually it means the company is doing pretty well, but we can see that from earnings and from all of the reports. It's not the split itself. It's because their earnings and the price is getting higher, and they want to make it more affordable. Basically, that's the reason. But whereas, sorry, I know you guys have a lot of questions right here, right? You guys have a lot of questions, and I will answer all the questions, but I still want to talk about what do you call it? The GE. GE, they are going to have their 148 reverse split. So basically, it's like split. The price is 800, and 441 it becomes 200, and the reverse basically it's reversed. And there are a couple of reasons people do that, but GE is doing that. It's quite interesting. They're going to have their 148 reverse split. It's quite interesting. So yeah. The stock price will be reduced. Yes, that's right. All right, I'll get back to you guys. I'm looking for, okay, people that are asking AHT, asking for SCVL. Well, these are stocks, let's look at AHT for a moment. So if you're interested, if you have any specific question, you can ask me. This one is not really on my daily trading watch list, but right here, obviously, like I said right here before, okay, let me turn off my VWAP and the volume right here. Let's just look at my moving average, especially this 200 moving average. It looks like it has reached this bottom right there. So it's a top right there, not a bottom. I'm sorry, it's top. It looks like, well, that's the thing about this 200 moving average. Once the price, it kind of breaks through that 200 moving average, usually means the trend has reversed. And as you see right here, it kind of like reversed down, and it kind of tested that 200 moving average again. But now, obviously, I think we are going to have a downtrend for AHT for sure. Yeah, so AHT. Sorry, let me see. Yeah, sorry, Ashford. Never mind. That was A. Sorry. But the same thing for AHT right here. My bad. I was looking at something else. Same thing right here. Whoa. Oh, this is like whoa. I see. Ashford Hosp. That's quite interesting. Yeah. Oh, we opened. Oh, wow. This is not good for this stock. Yeah. So it kind of reached its bottom right here. But now it's kind of like, there's a strong support at 180, I guess. Even though it's like a downtrend, but I wouldn't go short on this anymore because it's been going on for a while. So I might, if I like this stock, I haven't done any research yet, but if I'm going for long term or even mid term, I'm going for a long position. So that's that one. Yeah, sorry, I was showing like A before, not AHT. Here we go. Now NVDA seems to have a support. 690 and 710 before split. Maybe wait a bit today. Yeah, that's quite interesting. Maybe we can wait for a little bit. Well, the thing is that the way I trade, I go in and out pretty quickly. So it really depends on how I see the volume and all of that. So if I can go in and grab a real quick profit, I would do that. So right here, I'm going to see, I think it's trading even lower pre-market. So if you look at, let's look at a 5-minute view right here. Yeah, it's trading even lower right there, but it's even grinding lower. But I'll have to see the volume when it opens, right? So I'm still very optimistic about this. And with the news that's going to split tomorrow, so I don't plan on going short today. I don't plan on going short today at all, no matter how deep it's going to go, no matter how many breakthroughs or breakouts that it's going to take. I'm not going short on NVDA because I know that NVDA is something that that's really the earnings and all of their numbers are showing promises. So that's something I like. Here we go. Splitting is better than new news. Definitely, yeah, for sure. Means they're getting money from splitting. Splitting does not mean they're getting money from retail investors, and splitting means splitting. For example, I have a pizza right here. It's 4 slices. It's 4 slices of pizza. If I slice it again, and if I slice these 4 pieces of pizza into 8 pieces, do I have more do I have more pizza or the same amount of pizza? It's the same. So splitting for investors, it doesn't affect anything. Basically, it means that for children, they don't have enough stomach, they can eat like 1/8 of a pizza. Whereas if you keep your 1/4 of a pizza, a kid cannot eat it. So basically the price is cheaper, but you are getting the same value. Your value and your dividends, all of that, they are not changing. You are just getting, you can spend less money. For example, you can only spend $800 on NVIDIA. Before, you could afford 1 share. Now you can afford 4 shares. That's pretty much it. Alrighty, it's bad news when reverse split happens. Oh, real joking. That's an interesting question. Yes. So usually, okay, reverse split. Bad news, not necessarily, but most of the time it does show that a company is in distress. They are having some problems. It does mean that. And sometimes we also have these like a voluntary reverse split and all of that. So if you have like usually there are many reasons. Sometimes most of the time is that the company is in distress, or they wanna avoid to get delisted. But sometimes sometimes a company, if they feel that their stocks is being traded undervalued, they might acquire all of the stocks, because that means the investors that are making money because their stock is undervalued, and they will buy their own stocks, and then sometimes they buy all of it. They decide to go private, to enter private enterprise. So they don't need to be publicly traded. So it's not necessary. So yeah. So here you go. Good entry now. AHT. Yeah, I looked at the chart. Is quite interesting, but the thing is that is a good entry now. Okay, if you guys are still, I think a lot of people are asking AHT, Ashford, yes, Hospitality Trust. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. The thing is that guys, okay, the thing about this stock right here is that you have the market cap of 36 million. Jesus, guys, that's a small cap. Personally, I don't touch a small cap because it's not as liquid as these, like if I'm day trading, I guess it's okay. But I guess right now it's $1.08, 82 cents. Is a good entry point. I don't know, but I do know that if today it drops below $1.20 or 25 cents, that I think it's interesting getting. Depends on your risk. Like somebody said, to go all in, don't go all in. Go within the risk. For these kind of stocks, okay, you have to be able to take a 50% hit. So for example, if you decide to buy 1,000 shares, $1,000 worth of shares, AHT worth of shares, you need to be ready to lose $500. So have the mentality, because these stocks, they move crazy. Of course, the upside right here. The upside, if I just look at the upside, it's insane. You can make 100% within within a couple of days, or even like intraday. So it's the risk reward ratio is still right there. So you are risking 50% and you are thinking about making 100%, and I think that's a good reward risk ratio right there. All right, guys. So remember that you have, before you go into a stock, you decide to buy a stock. Give yourself a number, like how much you want, your stop loss. Basically, that's it. Yeah. All right. Next one. Here we go. XELA. Yeah, XELA is quite interesting. Yeah. If you guys, this is what low ZM2. Yeah. If you have a chance, go to watch one of my videos, and I think one of my videos I talked about how I was trading XELA. And a day trade, of course, and what I was thinking while I was trading XELA, and also check out my entry point and my exit, and what I was thinking. I think I got around $4.92 if I still remember correctly, and I got in a little bit below $3, so it was a huge gain. It was like 100%, but I also said my size was okay, so I didn't put like a huge size, but it was a very decent size as well. So that's XELA. Yeah, XELA is something I'm looking forward to. Unfortunately, I think it's trading down. So which gives me an opportunity to go back in. Yeah, it's trading around $3.27. Yeah, it's gonna be very interesting. And right now, for the past few days, I think the day that I traded XELA was around here. You see that? I sold around $5, $4.92. I remember exactly like that because I made a video on it. And my entry was around. No, it was not $2. It was $3 definitely. Yeah, it was $3.90 something cents. Yeah, it's not $2. It's around there because I saw a breakout and I got in right there. This is 5 minutes. Let's look at it. Let me see. This is that day. Let me turn off extended hours. Yeah, it was trading pretty high on that day. Right here, 13th. Yeah, right there. Right there. My entry was around 92. Not $2.92, 96, something around there. Because I remember specifically that I was looking at a breakout right there. And on that day, I was trading with my moving average, with my EMA, exponential moving average. Basically, my understanding was that you kind of had this my EMA my EMA 9, which is my exponential moving average. This one is going above the other one, 21. Yeah, EMA 21, and I like that very much. So when you had this breakout, I got in, and it was a very successful trade right there. So today I'm going to be looking at XELA closely as well. So let's look at it. You see it's right here on my July 19th, my watch list. So I'm going to be trading that. Alrighty, let's see. Sorry guys, I'll get you guys, I'm going to see, so I'm going to be a little bit slower, but I'm going to answer all of your questions, and we can talk about what I think and what do you want to know, okay? All right, here we go. Please talk about XELA right there. And the borrow is asking how to turn on pre-market data. Oh, basically it's right here. It's right here. It says extended hours. So if you click that shaded area, that's your pre-market right there. And if you click on it, it's going to hide that. Basically, it says right here, show extended hours right there, the EXT, extended hours. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna trade XELA, and definitely, if it's gonna open a little bit higher. And if it opens higher, if it opens higher and higher, from my past experience, I want to go short when it hits that 200 moving average, even if it's like my minute view. All right, so that's my plan right here. You see it right there. Pre-market is kind of testing that 200 moving average, but it's still trading down. But right now, I'm going to see if it hits that 200 moving average. But if it goes through, I might reverse to a long position. That's what I'm thinking for XELA. That's what I'm going to be using. And also, I'll be using my 9 and 21 EMA, my exponential moving average. These two, and I'm going to see how they're going to touch. And it looks like, right here, looks like the faster one is going to go above the slower one. So that indicates a long position. So I might do that. And it really depends on, like I said, guys, I've said this many, many times. And I can emphasize enough that, I do not trade anything without volume. And I trade with volume. If the volume is right, and if my other indicator or indicators, I don't use more than 3 indicators. So the most I use is 3. Usually I use 2. Well, if you count, like I don't really count like a volume as it's one of the indicators. If you really count volume, it's like 4. At most, including volume, I use 4. At most, but usually with volume, I use 2 or 3. With volume. So I use volume and 1 indicator or 2 usually. At most, I use another one, but usually 1 or 2 because I don't want my chart to be cluttered. I like the simple and clean look. So XELA, that's my idea. All right, so here we go. Somebody is asking, is it? Let me see. Sorry, I'm answering your questions much slower than usual, and let's see. let's see if we can answer all of those questions right there. Because somebody's asking that already. Okay, are you familiar with any IPOs right now? I haven't checked any IPOs lately, but you know, DD just a couple of weeks ago, I'm still looking at that one, so we'll see. Okay, Efren is asking for HUDI. You know, HUDI. Here we go. This one is HUDI International Group. All right, the market cap is 66. Yeah, this one. To be honest with you guys, right? Like I said, well, obviously this one is not good for day trading. As you can see, it has a lot of gaps. There's a lot of gaps. Trading, like, you know, the ticks, they are insane. So this one, I don't have any views right now besides that I think it has a very solid support at $4.30. So right now it's $5, you know, $4.30, because it tested like 4 times already since June. We'll look at, wow, Jesus Christ, look at this. Look at the mess. It's just, oh, it's really choppy and trading these gaps. This is a horrible stock. By the way, guys, if a stock looks like this, it's not a stock for day trading. It's not. But if you want to trade something with value or something like that, this one might be interesting. Or another thing is that if you can look at, you know, let me go with the day view. Okay, right here, and with my. All right, so that I will be using a different strategy if I wanna swing trade HUDI, or if I wanna hold onto it. If I want to hold onto it, I'm going to do a little bit more research on this company and perhaps read their financial reports and all of that. But with this kind of stocks, I would not be using 9 period and 21 periods. I would be using a 20 and a 50, and of course along with my 200 moving average. And I never trade a counter trend. I go with the trend. Trend is your friend. That's how you do it, okay? That's how you do it. All right, let me see the next question. How do you use volume to determine time of the entry? You cannot use volume to determine your entry, but let me show you AMC, I guess. That's a good... this is a good example right there, I guess. I'm gonna show you some indication, and sometimes it's a false alarm, so you have to be careful. For example, right here, I can just look at it 5 minutes. You can see that. Okay, look at this one. All right, obviously right there, around the opening, the volume. Let me turn on volume right here. Okay, I'm gonna turn off my. I'm gonna turn off my moving average. Let me turn on volume. It's a little bit easier. Yeah, don't worry about this. It's the same. It's the same. Okay, it's the same. Just a little bit easier to see. As you can see, usually the volume when it opens is huge. So the first one, you know, don't worry about it too much. The first one, it's usually almost all the time that it's really high right there. But what I'm trying to show is that when the volume it gets higher and higher, it means that there are more buyers that are coming in, especially if you want to day trade. If you see this volume, they are going more and more. Usually it's indication that, you know, it has an uptrend right there. And right here again, you know, this is a perfect trade right there. My entry, if I had seen that at a time, my entry would be around here, because my EMA 9, my 9 period EMA and my 21 period EMA, the faster one is going above the slower one, and with the volume, with the increasing volume right there, so it tells me I'm having an uptrend. But right here, and sometimes that's the thing, you have to be really careful. If the volume is too much as this one, you know, people that are going to take profit. So this might be another indication. And sometimes, you know, people, you know, we call them Bigfoot. You know, so some people, I like to get on Bigfoot sometimes, but it really depends on how you feel at the moment. So day trading, it's not for everybody. So you really have to be careful. And if you got in too late, and you really have to know when to take profit. like I said before, that one of my live trade, I told you that sometimes I go in half position and I just give myself another chance. If it goes down a little bit, for example, if you like this volume right here, you go in half position and it kind of retraces a little bit. You go in another half and it just rips. But when it goes right here, maybe it's a good idea to take half of your profit and let it run. It goes, take another half and let it run a little bit more. So that's usually my trading strategy. That's what I do. All right, here we go. It moved crazy. Yes, here we go. Exactly. All right, XELA, very good. People that were asking XELA, do not trade without volume. If you do day trading, if some people they still trade with volume, some people they still do it, but I don't. Well, I do sometimes, but usually volume, that's where the trend is. You know what I mean? So it's easier to catch these big waves and to ride the trend. That's why I recommend trading with the volume and with some other indicators. That's what I think. Do not use more than 3 indicators. Do not trade with a volume. Very good, very good. Shane, good stuff, good stuff. All right. So I thought a dramatic graph meaning is better for day trading. You are thinking about volatility. Yeah, that's no. For day trading means it's volatile, but does not mean choppy. Choppy is this. Volatile means it moves, but you can still see that with the volume, you can still see the pattern. But if it's choppy, just up and down, basically like a barcode, something like that. Kind of like goes like this. It's not really going anywhere. That's choppy, and that would be very bad for day trading. Like the one you mentioned, that this stock AHT, was it AHT? No, what was it? If you remember, show me. What was the stock that I was talking about? That is bad for day trade. I think somebody was asking. Let me see if I can find it. HUDL. I think it was. Yeah, HUDL. Yeah, look at it. If this is just not good for day trading, I don't think so. This one or something else. Yeah, this one. Yeah. Well, this one, it's nice for swing trade. I guess you can do a little bit of swing trading or like midterm trading. I think, But personally, I would not trade something like this, where what I like is that when the spread is small, and when there are a lot of volume, these are the ideal stocks for me to day trade. So that's what I like. All right. So, all right, that's kind of interesting. Next question, let's see. TA, somebody's asking, do you think TA is applicable on the meme stocks? I'm not sure. Memes, I'm not sure. Even XELA, some people say it's a meme stock, but I'm not really sure. So this one, like I said, you see that? When I see these gaps and stuff like that, I don't think it's good for day trading. That's what I think. This is not a day trading stock. Like day trading stocks, you would not have gaps like these. You would have constant, you would have like these candles consistently showing. And you would not have these gaps, gaps. What I mean by gaps, it means from this price, it jumps to another price. From $29.52 immediately to $29.57. So you jumped like 5 cents right there. That's called a gap. So they are not day trading stocks. Meme stock, well, you should look at the definition. Something benefiting from the social media as a meme stock. So, well, next one. Let me see. Somebody's asking. Let me see. Okay, let me see. What do you think of OSAT today? Okay, here we go. I have Charbel, Fazal. Hopefully I pronounced your name correctly, my friend. Let me look at OSAT right here. I traded OSAT, Charbel. It's a very interesting stock right there. So here you go. Let's look at OSAT right there. Let me see. Excuse me. All right, so OSAT. Let me see. Well, Charbel, OSAT has, I can see right here, it's kind of like going down, going south for quite a while, I would say, you know. Interesting, because I traded this just a couple of days ago. I think, you know, Charbel, if you have time, go to one of my videos. You know, I just started my channel and I don't have a lot of videos, and just go to the video. I'm going to explain, I think in that video I explained how I traded OSAT. So if you go look at the video, it's going to be very interesting. Yeah, Prudent, Grant with the same name, and I think OSAT is very interesting. Yeah, so I explained my trading strategy on OSAT that day, so go check it out. So here you go, yes. Oh, you saw it. Oh, awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah. So this one, to be honest with you, that I am, even though it's going down for a while, and obviously we have a downtrend, like a very long downtrend, but I am not going to enter a short position anymore unless it shows me solid volume and it breaks that $5.68, because we have another low right here, $5, and maybe, you know, I'm not, if it breaks that break right there, the low, since the beginning of this month, which is well, it's like July 7th. We have a low right there, and also have a $5 right here. But I would say if it goes like below $5.75, I want to try short. Otherwise, I will not go short. But also, like I said, I would go with the volume. If the volume is right, and if I have a lower low and higher lows, then, and the volume is consistently increasing, and a lower low and higher lows, that's when I would go in with a short position. Do I want to go long? No, I do not want to go long with this stock. The reason is because it's a downtrend. You know, I don't want to put myself in front of a train. But like I said, you know, day trading is it's you know, we trade, we take risks. So I want to take risky trades, but I have to have a stop loss. And if the volume is right, and if the trend is going up for like maybe 10 minutes, or even like, you know, even like 5 minutes, if I can see the opportunity, I would seize that opportunity. I would go. If I see the volume is going up and I'm making a higher high and a nice candles, I don't see buyers coming in, I would go long. But it really depends. So anyways, so the market just opened now. So guys, Charbel, you know, come back. You know, this Thursday I'm gonna have another live stream. So we'll look at OSAT again. All right. So now I'm going to trade a little bit. Market has just opened, and yes, you need a volume, Charbel. Definitely, we need volume. My friend, yeah, awesome, yeah. So anyways, so come back Thursday. I'm gonna have another live stream, and I'm going to put on some other videos right there, and hope you guys like it. So anyway, that's today's live stream. And if you have any questions, leave in the chat or in the comment below, and I will answer all of your questions. All right, Charbel, no problem, man. All right, I will see you guys next time. Okay. So this is Grant. Remember, trade and invest responsibly. Do not trade with the money you don't have. Okay, do not take the risk you cannot take. All right, see you guys later. Until next time.